Welcome to Egypt Part 4. As you can see, we have a possibility of enacting a reform, but I don't think that's the best choice. As you can see, we could get 10% civilization progress for 8,000 research points. And on the other hand, we can wait a bit more and enact a reform for 15% civilization progress for 10k. Which I think is a much better choice. We would save some research points that way, and we would actually westernize quickly. Now, of course, there is a possibility of just going and trying to fight Ottomans right away. But I'm not sure if that's the best choice. Yeah, first of all, they probably have a huge, larger army than we do. Actually, let's check. They have 13 brigades, we have 14. Oh, that's interesting. We actually have a larger army than them. Well, what about military attacks? They have 6, whoa. Well, yeah. Usually Ottomans are the country with the worst military attack, but apparently they're actually investing in military attacks now. We have 3. They actually start with 10%, I think. Well, not 10%, I just read it. Like, they start with 4 military attacks, not 3, not 5, as most of the countries. So they actually have to invest a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, that attrition is kinda killing us. Yeah, we already lost 2 supportable brigades. Get this. Is there actually a need to get more soldiers? I don't think. Back to our budget. Now, unfortunately, our administration is rather poor. Mostly because we have that Sokoto annexed, and as you can see, we have no accepted culture there. So that actually means that our administration is going to stay at very low percentage for the most of the time. Good thing is though we are getting some naval bases, actually some supplies. And speaking about that, I think we could use a fort here. Should Ottomans decide to declare war on us? Or if we invade them, like, we can easily retreat here. Yeah, it's not a bad choice. It'll take some time for it to build, like, but I don't think we're not planning any. Oh, actually, we got supplies, which is very interesting. We're not planning any wars with Ottoman Empire anytime soon, I think. Unless, of course, they decide to annul the UK, which would be a great choice. And in that case, well, I'm not sure, actually. Do I really want to attack them before we westernize? There is a possibility that we could win that war, but yeah, I can't guarantee it. Like, they still have advantage. Not only that, like, they also invested in military attacks, and they have artillery finally. Although we have pretty decent generals there. Plus 3 attack, and I should try to get a defensive general. Plus 2 attack, 1 defense, that's okay. So I want a defense general here. Plus 2 defense and plus 55% morale, which is great. So let's actually do something like this. Okay. Get you guys here. And then these guys will merge with them. Try to not get attrition. Okay, humiliate casus belli on Egypt. Oh, whoa, no, not that. Pop militancy plus 0. That's not good. Like, our militancy is already pretty high, and even if I had those, well, we're actually gonna have those research points quickly. I mean, soon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a research or reform right away. If we get rebellions, that will kill us. Get our army there. Just need to stay close to our capital, although... Oh, actually, those armies served some purpose, like there in Sokoto, because they were defending from rebels, I guess. I really need to take this one. risk it. Although, you know, if rebels spawn, then I'm just gonna release a coil. Depending on how many, really. I was thinking about releasing it so we could get rid of some infamy, but I'm not sure if that's the best choice. We're not gonna go into some crazy expansions. I'm just gonna want to get Hejaz and Najd, really, to form Arabia, and then actually, yeah, probably the easier way is to become a great power and then sphere them. Very easy. Not having to waste infamy on them. Oh, one thing I was kind of curious about, and I actually don't know that, because I never actually played Arabia, although we had players playing Arabia in multiplayer games. Like Mormon did a pretty good job with that. I think one more game actually, but I can't remember who played it. The thing is, I don't really know what the accepted cultures for them are. Pretty sure Bedouin, like that's almost 100%. As you can see, it's Najd and Arabia. I mean Hejaz. And then Mashriki. I'm probably butchering the names, but yeah, I hope really that's the case. Whoa. So UK decided to back us. Let's see. The crisis. Oh, no one decided to back Houseland. I mean Skodom. Anyway, yeah, and but I'm pretty sure Turkish is not accepted. And then Missouri is definitely accepted. I believe that is. Like that's Egyptian, so. But what about Ethiopians? Like, I don't think they should be accepted. They definitely shouldn't, really. Amhara, Oromo. I mean, logically, they shouldn't. Sudanese, I'm not sure. Perhaps Tunisians and Algerians, but I'm not sure. Can't guarantee that. Really something you should pay attention to, right? Just, it will be much easier to increase administration efficiency if we had more of our accepted culture population. As you can see, out of 4.5 million, we only have 1.150 accepted, so that's not much. Still having some hard time getting timber, but at least we are getting that first naval base being built here. And that's actually gonna help a lot, because we'll be able to get some ships and sail over the Africa and in Asia. Not that we plan any expansions into Asia, but it's always a good thing to have it. I have a possibility of going there. Why not? So now we could get one more reform like this. What's it gonna be? I was thinking between administration and transportation. I think this one gets some more money. I'm not completely sure. Tax efficiency plus 10. That's good. Whoa. Really? Civilization progress plus 45%? Seriously? And it doesn't cost too much infamy. I mean, militancy. How did I not see this earlier? No. Yeah, I misread it. Calm down, people. It's only 15. It's not 35. It would be too much, really. How much do we need for that? No, the first one needs to be researched. Then only then we can get another one. So administration or on transportation. I think we go with transportation. More money, farming and mining efficiency increased. But I'm still kind of hesitating to do it. Like, our militancy is extremely high. Let's see our population. Conservatives 50% ideology. Is that in all of Egypt? Yeah. And they're in power, which is kinda strange. Our militancy should be going down, really. But no, it's going up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a bit more with that. Oh my god, that militancy. Although research points modifier is great. Oh my god, I don't know. Yeah, let's go with research points. Getting militancy. No, but not the best option. I could suppress Ethiopians, and who do I actually care more about? Ethiopians or Sokotan? Perhaps Ethiopians because they're closer. I wouldn't regret releasing Sokoto, although our coal is coming from there, and that's an issue. Okay, well, then in that case I definitely care more about Sokoto. Sorry, Ethiopia. Actually, not sorry, Ethiopia, like I would release them. By the way, let's see if we could get some more allies. About Greece. Hello. No, not even close. Nope. Tunis is in Ottoman sphere, and they're actually in war with Spain and Portugal. Let's see. Portuguese Tunis. Oh, Ottomans just joined. You know what? I could do this, like I could give them military access and then attack them. Wait until the troops reach like here and then start fighting Spain and Portugal and then attack them. Actually they're allied to UK, so that won't work. Oh my god, UK, why do you have to do that? Really annoying. Okay. Going back to our stuff then. I'm gonna start encouraging clergymen here. I really like to see that war, unfortunately we can't. Oh, I got the relations. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right, they attacked for this Palestine? Was it Palestine or Lebanon? I don't know, one of these. Anyway, trying to get some more allies. What about Serbia? No, and they're also not open sphere, so they wouldn't be able to come into war. What about... how's UK standing with us? Oh, that's Punjab, okay. Speaking about Punjab, why not try to ally them? Okay, negative relations, gonna try to improve it. Who also is strong here? Afghanistan? Afghanistan is actually quite close to allying us. I'm gonna try with that. Why not? Because if they can only distract Ottoman troops for a while, it would be a great thing. Also, Persia is not that easy to occupy. Like they have a lot of mountains and not so great terrain, so even just moving for their land would take a lot of attrition. Oh, nice! Finally, Muhammad Ali's reforms. Very nice. By the way, if anyone knows, and I don't know if we have any Egyptian viewers, if we do, hello to them. Do you know what was the, like, if... I've heard that, actually I've read, my god, that Muhammad Ali was actually an Albanian soldier or general that was leading Ottoman army, and at that time Egypt was still basically a part of Ottoman Empire. So at some point he actually decided to take over Egypt. It's quite an interesting story, like basically the westernization of Egypt and oh, what's this? Military mission removed. Yeah, that's not a huge deal. Unfortunately gonna ruin our relations with UK, but we can improve that. Yeah, anyway, I was talking about Muhammad Ali. Um, okay, can we get rid of those pop-ups and stuff? So I was wondering, for the most Christians in the Ottoman army, they used to, like, first of all, if they were to become generals, they needed to change faith to Islam, or religion, whatever. And they would usually change names, so was Muhammad Ali's original name, or like the name that he got when he was born, that, or he changed it? Like, because I still don't think, I'm not sure, like, actually, like, precise percentage-wise, but I think Albanians weren't still, like, completely Muslim state. Like, not all of the Albanians were Muslims, so and Muhammad Ali really doesn't sound like Albanian name, so I might be completely wrong there. So just an interesting question. Like, was he really born with that name, or he changed? Okay, see, basically Muhammad Ali had the same problems as we face now. Like, Egyptian administration was completely terrible. Mostly because the bureaucracy at that time actually was controlled basically by church, or yeah, well, I guess I don't say church for Muslims, but okay. You get what I mean. And basically it was pretty much like that in all the Ottoman Empire. You had like landlords. For example, you had the this is not precise, like I am just trying to explain something. Like you had landlord for these two regions, and then landlord for this one, here, and so on and so on. And they would actually be really hostile either to each other or basically to the state, like because really the Ottoman Empire started dropping once their military started declining. Because most of those landlords were given possessions for their service in the army, and yeah, once the army became basically useless, they became very hostile towards the country. I mean, towards the state. So yeah, a lot of annoying shit there. It wasn't too easy to manage such a huge country with basically no administration. How are Ottomans doing against Spain and Egypt? I mean, Portugal. They're actually winning. Spain is not even trying to occupy. Are they even fighting anymore? I wonder... Oh, there's a crisis in Albania. I was just speaking about it. Interesting. Oh, this one will hurt. See, I should start preparing our army, maybe. Let's get it. Oh my god. I'm really worried about our militancy. It's not going down. Like, it's going up even more rapidly because of the Western influences. Luckily we have quite large armies, so they shouldn't be a problem, like rebels, if they spawn. Not the best generals. Get rid of this admiral. Not needed. Did I click it? Sometimes it lags because of speed 5. Yeah, get rid of this one also. Where is the rally point? There. It's actually fine, but I would like it to be at Cairo. Get a bit closer to the capital. I mean, exactly capital. I'm really sad that the library, Great Library of Alexandria was burned. I think a lot of history was lost with that. And a lot of interesting stuff could have been read from those books. Okay, let's try it. Let's risk it. Like, my God, the moment we westernize, I'm gonna mobilize. Look at this. Oh my God. The strange thing is that, see, our militancy is actually starting to drop slowly since I enacted that reform. It's still in a plus, but it's going down. I mean positive. Unfortunately, due to that very high militance, we are getting a lot of crises. Make sure we stay on friendly relations with UK. And can we get some more allies? Afghanistan? No. What's changing? Infamy shouldn't be changing. Distance also shouldn't. So, army strength? No? Maybe? Political considerations, probably. What about you? Oh, misclicked. Okay. Yeah, okay, no one is backing us. Or did actually someone back us? No, I don't think anyone. Crisis? Nope. Well, I guess no one would ever support Dakota anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's make it even. Like, these guys behind are quite undermanned. Oh. Does France get a CB if we do this? I don't think they do, but I don't want to give up that prestige. Like, if we become a great power, then we control that Luxor, and no one else can get Egyptian excavations, which is great. I'm not gonna allow it. If we have to fight over it, we'll fight. That's the spirit, right? Oh, well, our administration is at least going slowly up, and we're halfway through the last reform. Sure. Actually, not doing that bad. Our infamy is also slowly going down. So really, at this point, I would really like to have one more ally, if possible. Oh, Eva. Actually, don't have that bad military, considering their size. I'd really like to have Afghanistan as an ally. Now I have to be careful, I have only one diplo point. Persia, okay, Spain. Ottoman Empire should be rather weak at this point. They have only 7 brigades. Oh my God. If UK wasn't allied to them, I would so attack them right away. No, this is not good. It's going up again. And minus 23? No. It's not good. And why are there troops standing here? I believe they're also taking attrition there. Ottoman Empire and Egypt, yeah, I don't really care about those relations. You're probably going to end up being in a war, so it doesn't really matter. Like, why would I keep good relations with Ottoman Empire? Or natural enemy? And that Muhammad Ali decision is actually helping us a lot. Like oh my God, research points went up like crazy. But I think that goes away once we westernize, because as you can see, all of those military missions and education reforms. Those things go away once we Westernize, so it's kind of sad. It's just a way of compensating uncivilized nations for a very low amount of research points they can acquire. Okay, seems like a crisis is brewing somewhere. What's it gonna be, Sokoto or Ethiopia? I'm gonna try to suppress Sokoto, because Ethiopia is just easier to handle.